Okay, I had made a shorts video very recently, I suppose, where I had discussed about why is it important for any individual to move out of toxic relationships. That is, if you are unable to correct a relationship which is toxic in nature, it is always wise, better, healthy to move away from such toxic relationships. So, in that short video, I had pointed out that I would like to make a long video where I will like to discuss about what are the red flags, the major red flags which makes a relationship truly toxic in nature. So, utilizing this wonderful opportunity, I would like to make this video where I will definitely highlight to my best knowledge, to my best efforts, all the major red flags which can make a relationship toxic. So, without wasting any more time, let's straight away get into the highlights, the major, the main points of this video. First is, if your partner frequently looks at your mobile phone in order to check with whom you are talking to, who is giving you a call, if your partner is doing this on a frequent basis, even without asking you or demanding you to show your mobile phone so that he or she can check your call log, your call history, this is a major red flag. This such kind of trust issues, these are absolutely toxic in nature. All right, and okay, I will talk about something more in this particular video right at the end. So this is one point. Second is, all again I'm repeating it, I'm talking about all of the major red flags which can make a relationship toxic. This was the first point. The second point is, if your partner is frequently abusing you using bad slangs, extremely bad negative words, and your partner is doing this on a very frequent basis, whenever your partner is getting into an argument with you, or your partner is losing their cool, he or she is not refraining himself from using all of these negative words, bombarding you with all sort of extremely negative slangs, verbal abuses, character assassinations. If your partner is frequently doing all of these things, another red flag. All right. Third is, now whenever an argument is occurring, and suppose you have certain weaknesses, nobody is perfect, everyone has certain strengths, and every one of us, we have certain weaknesses. Now, when you are in a relationship and you are completely transparent to your partner, you have communicated to your partner that okay, these are the weaknesses that you have, and you're working on them in order to transform your weakness into strength. Now that your partner is aware about your weaknesses, but in every argument your partner is highlighting your weaknesses, reminding you about your weaknesses, belittling you, demeaning you, demotivating you, because your partner is reminding you of all of the weaknesses that you have and how you can never be good enough for your partner. A big red flag. Okay, let's talk some more points. If your partner is frequently comparing you with him or her on financial basis, that is, your partner is reminding you, okay, you earn this much, I am earning this much, how can you even stand in front of me when it comes to earnings? So if your partner in a way is demotivating you, belittling you on financial grounds, it is a major red flag. So, in a way, your partner is telling you how less you earn and how more your partner is earning. If such kind of situation is happening in your relationship, it is definitely not healthy. Now, how you are taking all of these things is depending on you. But if your partner is showcasing such kind of behaviors, you take my words as a guarantee. It is not healthy, it is toxic. All right, let's talk about some more points. Now, if your partner is frequently threatening you, whenever again arguments are happening, or even without any arguments, if your partner is threatening you that your partner will leave you for someone else, your partner will stop loving you because your partner deserves a better person, deserves a better love. So, your partner is again reminding you that your partner is always having that, that option of choosing someone who will be better than you. If your partner is talking to you in these aspects, if your partner is talking to you in such a way, it is a very, very big, bright red flag. And so, if all of these things are happening to you, I will tell you what you need to do. All right. So, don't get disappointed, don't get demotivated, don't get demoralized because you are hearing your partners saying that he or she is going to leave you for someone else. And this is just not a one time communication. Frequently, a red flag becomes a red flag, or a flag becomes a red flag when all of these points, whatever I'm telling you, these are happening on a frequent basis, just not one or two times. Okay, I'll come to this point later. So, another big red flag, if your partner is threatening you that he or she will leave any day that he or she wants, and he or she will always find someone better than you, a big red flag. So, don't feel disheartened if you're hearing all of these kind of nonsensical things from your partner. Let me just try to think if I want to share some more red flags with you as per my knowledge, as per my awareness. Okay. If your partner is cursing you every now and then that something bad is going to happen to you, something bad will happen to you. Again, whenever you are getting into an argument with your partner and your partner is cursing you just like that, just like a person who drinks water from a glass, it doesn't really even, they don't even think much about all of these things. They just say it. They say all of these curses. They throw these curses at you. And if your partner is doing this, for example, telling you that you will never be able to earn healthy in a healthy way, you will never be able to do well in your life, you will never be able to find happiness in your life, your partner is telling you all of these things, cursing you that you will get punishment, you will have this kind of things, you will have that kind of things, you will experience so much negativities in your life. If your partner is threatening you, cursing you with all of these things, my friend, these are all toxic red flags. Again, in between, I am telling you, reminding you that don't get disheartened, don't take such kind of nonsensical things seriously. All right. And let me think if I want to. All right, very important thing. For example, if your partner is giving you gifts and every now and then your partner is threatening you, this is also a threat that, okay, return the gifts, whatever I had given you, how much money I had spent on you, suppose on some XYZ, return every penny. Give back every penny, whatever amount that your partner has spent on you. And this again, all of these things are not being said on a logical basis. Whenever you are getting into an argument, your partner is communicating all of these things to you. it might not even be an argument. So your partner, for example, your partner is giving you certain gifts on your birthday, and the next moment, whenever you are getting into a fight with your partner is threatening you that I will take back all of those gifts, give it back to me, you don't deserve the gifts, or if you do not give me the gifts, I'll take some serious legal actions against you. A big red flag. So if you are with such a person, I will always suggest and advise you, do not take gifts from such kind of people, because they are not giving it from their heart in the first place. Okay, so I think I have discussed about some major red flags. All right, and these are the things that you are being aware of, because all of these things are coming to you in a way. So now if you are, I'll use the word victim. If you are a victim of a toxic relationship, if you are in a toxic relationship and you are absolutely aware, 100% sure that yes, all of these red flags, might be some, might be many, it doesn't matter. Even if it is one or two, it is sufficient to call a relationship as toxic. So and why it is a toxic? Because all of these red flags you are experiencing on a frequent basis. So what you need to do, you need to sit with your partner and you need to set the things straight. You need to communicate very in a crystal way that, okay, these are all of these things that are happening and I do not want all of these things to continue. Take an assurance from the other person, from your partner, that all of whatever negative vibes are coming across are getting communicated in the form of red flags, which are making your relationship very toxic. You have to communicate it, take as a verbal guarantee, a verbal assurance that such kind of things should not be repeated. If your partner agrees to it, fine, continue with that relationship. Give it some time. See whether your partner is changing or not. Whether all of these things, all of the red flags are reappearing or not. If it again reappears multiple times, despite of you making an effort to make your partner realize that all of these red flags are bringing so much negativities to your life and to this relationship, then it is always wise, always better to move on, move away from toxic relationships. When you are able to understand, when you are able to realize that the other person will never change. So you do not want your mental health to get hampered. You do not want your physical health to get hampered. All right. So you have to be aware of this. It is my responsibility as a wellness advocate, as a mental health advocate, as a person who believes in holistic wellness, that it is never healthy to be in toxic relationships, especially when you are making your efforts into transforming a toxic relationship into a healthy relationship, but all of these efforts are going in vain because it is remaining as a toxic relationships and the red flags are appearing every now and then. It is wise just to move away from such negative situations in your life. It is always better, healthy to be in a relationship where you feel uplifted. I am not saying arguments will not happen. I am not saying disagreements will not happen. I am not saying there will be like contradictions of opinions. All of these things are part and parcel of a relationship. But the relationship should never get toxic. There's a big difference, all right? Big, thick line. All right, so this was my responsibility to make you all aware about all of the possible red flags that makes a relationship toxic. Now, if you are in a relationship, or if you had been in a relationship, or if you're aware of somebody else's relationships and you know that there can be even more red flags which can make a relationship toxic, please educate us. Share all of this information about your knowledge. What makes a relationship toxic? what are the red flags in the comment section, and let us all read and let us all get informed about all of these relationship principles, relationship information. All right. uh, this is what I wanted to say in this particular video. Okay, I wish you very well. I hope your relationship is very healthy. I hope that you get into a very healthy relationship. All right. Otherwise, it's always okay to be single. Don't worry if you're single. If you want to be in a relationship, it needs to be healthy. All right. If you're unable to be in a healthy relationship, it's always better to be single. Always have that faith, that belief, that hope that the right person will come into your life. All right. This is what I wanted to say. Aniket, the creator and founder of Living Virtuously, Astromind Wellness. And if you want to contact me, if you want to take consultations from me, I do Vedic astrology consultations. Then please just drop me a message, WhatsApp message in my number. You will find my number in my website, livingvirtuously.in. That's it. Just one step away. If you want to get in touch with me, if you want my help, if you want my advice, if you want my suggestions, or if you want me to analyze your horoscope and give you a proper guidance about your life, how you can stay empowered, how you can be in a journey that is going to be so fulfilling for you. All right. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Take care.